Alright guys, this is Diego with Techie Life, and today we're going to be reviewing this OnePlus 6T from T-Mobile. Like I said, I picked this up a couple days ago here. I've had a couple days to check it out and see what it's like to have this OnePlus 6 brand. And I'm pretty impressed for the most part. For $500, 500 something dollars, it's not a bad deal. It's actually really good. I'm pretty impressed. I showed my friends. Everybody seems to like it. Of course, the one thing about it is when I tell them, hey, it's OnePlus 6, they're just like, what? Who's that? I don't know. But anyways, after I explained to them what kind of company they are, and what the goals are for the company, and basically, like any company, we're trying to become better than the previous predecessor there. OnePlus 6, they're pretty much on point there. One of the things that I like about this is that it's super high spec and not the super high spec price. So without further ado, let's get started here. So first of all, I want to introduce you to this fast charger here. The cool thing about this fast charger is this thing actually goes up to, what does it say here? It says 5 volts at 4 amps. It's very hard for you to see here, but 4 amps. I've never had a charger that goes up to 4 amps for a phone charger. The only thing about it is this cable only works with this block. That's a lot of power going through there. But the cool thing is it does charge fairly fast. I left it on the charger for about 5 to 8 minutes. I was able to get 10% off of that. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. This cable, it's thicker, which most likely it's going to be either USB 3.1 or 3.0. I'm pretty impressed, like I said. Anyways, let's get back to here. So here we have this nice screen. This is an OLED screen, 6.4 inches I believe, and this is perfect. I mean, I like everything about it. I like how when I swipe it down, this thing covers up so you don't see that little notch. It's awesome. You can control the brightness or intensity of that screen here. It's pretty nice. It's just very vivid. You can see it in the day, no problems at all. Let's see what else here. The only thing, I guess I'm kind of down about is the camera itself. It's just not so great towards the night. It's lacking. The picture portion is not that bad, but it's more of the video portion. It really is missing some I guess light here. So here I'm playing a video, and I was doing some night training here, but you can't really see much in here. That's a problem. But well, for me it's a problem, but I guess it's something you have to deal with. The camera isn't, or the LED behind the camera isn't that bright. I compared it to others. I believe it was the iPhone. No, I believe it was the Pixel 3. So I did compare it to, and I want to say the Pixel 3 is about 20% brighter. But it's not too bad, not too shabby for the price that you're paying for. This thing's, like I said, it's fairly quick. No problems at all as far as snappiness. It's pretty good. I like that if you go to a game here, this is one of my favorite games, it tells you right here CPU optimized, GPU optimized, and the RAM is optimized. And you can also change as far as your settings for somebody who won't call you, or no notifications there. It's pretty awesome. Let's see here, let me clear my RAM. Okay, we got it cleared. So I wanted to do this Geekbench test here. Let's see, let's go to the Geekbench. This basically runs the CPU. I'm gonna run it while I'm speaking here. So what that Geekbench does is it runs the CPU to basically max specs to see what that CPU, GPU, or just the phone in general, what it's made up of, or what it has, what it does, or as far as the scores go. It does give you a score template, and you can compare the scores to any other phone, or you can also compare it throughout the life of the phone here. So let's just say in about a year, if my scores are still the same, then that's good. If the scores do drop, then there's obviously something wrong with, you know, the phone itself, or it could be the software firmware or whatever. Especially on iOS, I heard that they like to throttle some of this the processors once they figure out that the batteries are bad or whatever. So we're running here at 29%. But the camera, as far as the camera goes, it's really good throughout the day. I like it. It takes really nice HDR pictures. I'm gonna see if I can get you, a picture here. I do like the silent. There's a little silent button right here. It's awesome. Works like a charm. The one thing I kind of don't like. Let me get this real quick. These are my headphones here. But look at my headphones. I don't like that, but it's not bad because when I plug this in, I'm actually able to control the equalizer behind that, and I was able to get a much better sound, more bass, more treble. It just sounded really clear. I was very impressed. My headphones never really sounded like that, and this is a good thing. So we're almost done here. I'm also glad that they included the case here too, because I took it out to the field. As some of you know, I'm in the military, and having a case is kind of essential here. Even if it's a simple case, it does pretty well. It's nothing too crazy, nothing too overprotective, nothing too thick. So good job, OnePlus. I'm pretty impressed in that, and I'm really glad that y'all at least y'all added y'all's own screen protector on there, which is good. But yeah, this is a good thing. I like this phone so far, and we're getting here to finishing up this video, or this test here, and I'm going to show you what I got previously on my old phone, which is an LG V20, and the results are pretty drastic. And the V20 was made in, I think, 2016 or about 2 years ago, which that was one of my favorite phones here. But let me see, come on, geek bitch. Let's see here. Running face detection, memory copy. Alright, 98%. So we're about to get it. We're gonna get the results here. Alright, here we go. So our score is a single core processor is 2312, and a multi-core processor is 8911. Not bad. We're running Android 9, running almost 8 gigs here. Almost, I'm pretty sure some of that it's necessity of the firmware there. 8 cores. And there's your cores right there, processor. 1.77 and 2.8. Not bad. So remember, we got 2300, 8900 quad core. Let me go back to my results here. So my LG V20 was about half of that, or 2300. That's a good amount. We're barely at 3500 compared to the 8000. And I had 4 gigs of RAM, 4 processor core, 1.5, 2.15. So there is a big difference for me as well. Utilizing this, I'm pretty impressed. Like I said, I like how fast this thing is. This is a snappy fast. There's no issues at all. I click on anything, it basically loads up, no problem. It is awesome. And even if you have some intensive apps here, they're pretty cool. So till next time, guys, y'all better subscribe. Get to this channel and subscribe, because if not, I'm not gonna make any more videos. I'm kidding, but y'all better subscribe. Later, guys. Peace.